Hello friends, let's study Kanjimashou 18 and for Kanjis 9. These first two kanjis cannot be given any explanation and have to be remembered by remembering the radicals. First of which are same, that is mud kanji radical with a stroke on it. This can be seen as a man radical, as that meaning suits it best. First kanji is kangaeru, think kanji. This has the arrow radical at the bottom. This kanji means think. Onyomi ko. Sha or mono kanji. This has the sun radical at the bottom. Thus, this kanji stresses on the human being. Meaning is someone or person. Onyomi is sha. Kunyomi is mono. Q. Kiwameru. Research kanji. This kanji has the number 9. Q at the bottom and open the roof kanji on top. That is putting 9 efforts to open the roof. To say a lot of the number 9 is used. In short, put in a lot of effort to open something new is research. Here the number 9 kanji may have been used also because its onyomi too is Q or ku. Most common word example is kenkyu, which means research. Kotae, answer kanji. This kanji is very simple. The top radical is bamboo radical, which as we have seen in the previous Kanjimashou videos, represents writing. The lower kanji is agree or fit kanji. Hence, they together mean writing something that meets the requirement. That is the answer. Onyomi is to. Most common word example is kaito, which we hear always in JLPT listening test. Kaito yoshi. Kaito means reply, answer. And yoshi means blank paper. Together, kaito yoshi means answer sheet. The next kanji is the shi from the word yoshi. Shi means paper. This has two kanji radicals. The first radical is the thread radical, hence it is used to say something very small. Here it shows the thinness of paper. The second radical is actually used to say Mr. or Mrs., that is one individual. So together they mean one thing that is very thin, that is paper. Onyomi is she, as we have already seen. The next kanji is owaru, Finnish kanji. This has again the thread kanji radical and fuyu, winter kanji radical. But here we can't consider it as the winter kanji radical and we will have to consider the meaning of individual radicals. So the second part is made of mata radical and 2 strokes which represent frozen. Together they mean frozen and again frozen. That means has come to stand still. Thus they together mean end or finish. Onyomi is shu. Most common word example is shuryo, which means end, close. Narau, learn kanji. This has the wing radical on top and white radical at the bottom. Wing radical, as we have already seen, is used to say flipping through, and the white radical here is used to say paper. Thus, together they mean flipping through the papers, that is studying, learning. Onyomi is shu or ju. Most common word example is renshu, which means practice. Watashi, I kanji. This has 2 radicals, and as we have already seen, the first radical means no, but it is also used to say nothing but. So here it means nothing but the next radical, that is soul. Hence they together mean nothing but myself. Hence myself. Onyomi is she. Niku, flesh, meat kanji. This kanji can be seen in two ways. The first is very simple, the pictorial representation of muscles inside skin. Second is there are two man radicals and a upside down box radical. Hence it can be taken as something that is inside the man's body. That is flesh. Kunyomi is used rarely and it is shishi. Mizukara, oneself kanji. This has an I kanji radical and something coming up from it. This has no explanation, but thankfully, being simple, it is easy to remember. I and a small stroke on top is oneself. Onyomi, ji or she. Most common word example is jibun with part kanji bun. It also means oneself. Iro, color kanji. This too is a basic kanji and cannot be explained. Just remember that it has the elephant face radical on top and a bent wire-like radical at the bottom. If we call the radicals by name, it is easier to remember the kanji. Hence, elephant face wire is color kanji. Onyomi is shoku or shiki. Kusuri, medicine kanji. This has the blossoming kanji radical on top and at the bottom we have the ease or happiness kanji. So it is very easy to understand. Something that brings about ease or comfort is medicine. Onyomi is yaku. Ei, England kanji. This too is very simple. It has blossoming radical on top and at the bottom we have the middle kanji radical. So together they mean what is blossoming in the middle, that is England, which is in the center between west and east. Kunyomi is Hanabusa. Most common word example is eigo, which means the English language. Cha, tea kanji. This too is better if we take into consideration the looks of this kanji. It has a hill-like radical and two strokes representing slopes. Thus, the top radical is blossoming or growing. Thus, it means plants growing on the slopes of hills, that is tea plant. Its another onyomi is sa, which is used in the word kisaten, which means cafe. Another kanji with the blossoming radical is the vegetable or side dish kanji, sai. Underneath it has rice kanji radical and a stroke on top of it. Thus, this kanji says something grown with the rice, that is vegetables. Most common word example is yasai with the field kanji ya. Yasai means vegetables. Aki, autumn kanji. Here the first radical is used to say no. The next radical is fire radical. So this kanji indicates fall in heat, that is fall in temperature. Since during autumn temperature starts falling, this is an appropriate kanji. Onyomi is shu. Now let us see if you remember all the kanjis taught just now.